Hello, everyone.
Hey, Eli.
I've also got Jared today.
Hey,
very, very laggy, Jared. So this
What?
is it's Final Fantasy Dimensions. It's
A video game.
yeah, a new Final Fantasy game that is iOS exclusive. Period. Question mark.
I think it was a feature phone game like 4 years ago or something.
Yeah. So like, regrettably, I'm just not as into these kind of Final Fantasy games as I probably should be. So I can't recognize
Who
this
can
from
keep track, you know?
Yeah, so I mean, like, we'll see. Like, I bet in the comments of the video, people will know
Yes.
about it. So basically, what we're doing here is we're gonna go through like the first 20 minutes ish of the game, which should get us through like putting the whole band together and then the main quest hook. So
You mean it's not just 20 minutes of text slowly materializing on the screen?
No, this
Oh,
isn't
there-
The World Ends With You, Jared.
there will be a lot of slow text, believe me.
Yes.
Yeah, this game is paced very slowly, like any OG Final Fantasy game.
I do appreciate that they went with an OG Final Fantasy, though. I feel like the newer ones haven't been clicking with me, and certainly the older ones did.
This whole thing just kind of makes me want Final Fantasy 3, US 6. What is it? What is the appropriate suffix? JP.
The Super Nintendo ones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be hot.
I mean, like, this is cool and stuff, but
Well, if anything, it looks like they up-resed it. I mean, if this was a feature phone game like some Nokia joint, it certainly looks pretty good now, right?
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, this is also on a Retina iPad, and all the text is super crisp.
Mm-hmm.
And the pixel art's scaled up a little bit, but it doesn't look bad.
No. Yeah, I'm getting a Secret of Mana vibe right now. Look at those bushes. Those are Secret of Mana bushes. So I read something interesting about this. I didn't mean to interrupt. I'm sorry. Apparently, this uses a lot of Final Fantasy IV's assets.
I mean, it looks very familiar.
Yeah.
There's also a lot of what is that called? Mode 7 that we just saw. So here we go. A strong, hot-headed youth from the small kingdom of Lux.
Boy, I identify with him. Yes.
There you go.
Did you mean Brady?
Always with your head in the clouds, Brad.
Come
Oh,
on, Brad.
Well, guys.
this is just like Brad who gets sneak attacked right out the gate.
Brad, I like how your collar is so popped.
Dude, I mean, you gotta pop that collar, right? I've never done that before. I feel like I should. I feel like I can pull that off.
Popping a collar?
Yeah.
Everyone should try it at least once.
I got big traps. I think they would frame the collar nicely.
Well, I think this is gonna have to be me, a kind-hearted young lad. That sounds like me.
I thought that was a girl.
What?
Welcome to Final Fantasy.
No, it's got like he's got like a cool ponytail like Tommy the Green Ranger.
Yes. It's very cool ponytail.
Does anyone remember Tommy the Green
Yeah,
Ranger?
man, he's my favorite. He was also the White Power Ranger. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when he was like reincarnated or something. I can't remember what happens.
Let's see. Treats Brad like a kid. I know who this is gonna be.
Oh no.
Nissan.
Nissan.
Like the car.
Yes.
So yeah, Final Fantasy.
Riveting stuff so far.
This feels so like so dated with all the text. I think I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm getting weirdly spoiled with video games, especially following Bastion,
Right.
which I was playing the shit out of last night. Like now you have a game with no voice.
Right. And poor writing to boot.
Yeah, I mean, well, Final Fantasy writing.
Yeah.
Say what you will. But yeah, this is all moving at a glacial pace.
So, I mean, have you been like following along with the story and stuff? I mean, are you even interested in what's going on so far, or is it not like gripped you
Well,
yet?
I mean, this is the typical like
Dark versus light.
three ragtag kids. All right, so
Right.
character movement. You can. It's basically like a virtual D-pad kind of thing that only shows up when you put your hand on the screen.
Right.
And then there's like some kind of gestures and buttons for various things, like just tapping for talking to people and stuff like that. So makes sense. At this point, we have the ability to go down or go north. So.
Wow, that is a D-pad.
Yeah, right?
Wow.
I feel like they didn't scale it down from the iPad version. You remember I'm playing this on my iPad.
Right. Wow. That wasn't
Right.
hard.
Killed those bunnies.
Show them what's up.
I mean, this is the starting area. So.
D-pad.
So this little triangle thing in the bottom right corner, if you hit that, you can turn on this auto battle mode, which just like does all the attack rolls super quick and stuff. But I've found with that it doesn't cast any magic or ever heal your guys. So like what can happen is it goes so fast that like your entire party will fucking die.
I think those are intended for like when you're trying to grind out that last level to really take out a boss. And you don't really need to pay attention to the mobs that you're fighting. It's kind of handy actually. I like that. I wish you could kind of speed the game up like 30x though, because that really beats the grind.
Yeah. Well, let's see if any of these idiots know what's going on.
Yeah. Can't they just turn that D-pad off? That thing is so distracting.
I think the only option you have is to just make it like fixed and on the screen at all the whole time.
We ain't got nothing to fear, he says to you.
I just like this is like the part in the Final Fantasy games where you're like, all right, well, I got my dudes now. Where do I go?
Hey, the castle isn't a playground. Get out of here.
There's something I'm not triggering. I don't.
Go back to the town. Talk to some more dudes. What are you doing?
Yeah. All right.
Go to the end. Go to the end.
Yeah, this guy looks like he knows what's up.
Yeah, that bonehead doesn't know what's going on.
Southern checkpoint. All right.
Neat.
It's kind of tricky. I don't know. I mean, nothing's time sensitive, so how tricky could it be? But it doesn't. It pops up the D-pad when you tap the other side of the screen to talk to people. So that I feel like that D-pad like image is constantly coming up.
Right.
Which I don't know. I mean, whatever.
I kind of see why they put it on there, but I mean, you should have the option to kind of remove that though. Like, cause now you know how to move. You're good.
Yeah.
It's over. This guy, he didn't know. The wizard didn't know what was going on.
Man, no one knows shit in this town.
It's a wizard, right?
Yes.
Where
Right,
are the monsters?
Let's go to the end, see what's up there.
Give that
Alright,
guy
yeah.
money.
That's a wizard
Whatever.
too.
Have a bad dream. Here we go. Ah.
Oh man, I forgot which Super Nintendo RPG was it where like the progress stopper was you needed to have the dream and you needed to sleep. I feel like that was one of the Final Fantasy games, maybe. Maybe it was
Secret
one
of
of the
Mana.
Genesis games. But I remember whatever game that was, like I remember like talking to like everyone multiple times. And then was like, well, screw it, I guess I'll go grind and think about this a little bit more. And then came back down and went to the end. That triggered it. That's almost as bad as the intentional death.
Oh right, yeah. Yeah, you have to be pretty good with that. You have to Silent Hill had the best intentional death ever. The original Silent Hill.
Spoilers.
You guys remember that scene in the alleyway?
Never played it.
Oh, come on. So
Yeah, I didn't either.
you're playing as Harry Mason, right? And you're like, whoa, Silent Hill is kind of freaky and goofy, and there's fog all over the place. And then you get into like this alleyway. There's just blood all over the place. There's a turned over wheelchair making a creaky sound. It's like, and there's blood all over the place. And then a bunch of like little midget dudes come out and kill you. It's crazy.
So apparently I'm Nissa's brother.
Yeah.
Cool. High five, Nissa.
You're also the best person in our party.
I'm also no hero.
That's for sure. Zane, come on. Come at me, bro.
Did you hear that, Jared? The Empire!
Yo,
That's what
this
we
isn't a
should-
playground.
That's what we should have done is gotten Nissa on board here, and we just all could have read the parts like play.
play as the party and also talk as the party. That'd be amazing.
We should do that on our End of the World podcast. We should make a play.
I'd say we have all our freelancers on that podcast. There'll be like 30 people.
You know
We'll
what? Let's just
talk
invite
over each
everyone.
other.
If you're on
Yeah.
Skype, you're in.
The mass hangout.
That'll be our first and only call-in show. Because
Yeah.
why not? End of the world, right? Who cares?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Well, back to town.
Great.
That was cool.
Yeah.
How gratuitous are the random battles are you feeling so far? Pretty typical, or
They seem to, on a scale of 1 to Final Fantasy, they're definitely Final Fantasy.
yeah.
But I mean, like I said, you can speed it up with the auto thing. But I mean, I played through this previously a little bit, and like my dude just got roasted.
Yeah.
So kind of until I kind of stabilize at being a little higher level than other stuff.
Look how tough Jared is. 160 hit points.
Hell yeah.
That's pretty
See
serious.
that purple hair?
Yeah, it's true.
Do you know, does this game like autosave or anything, or do you have to save yourself?
No, it has the same wacky kind of save system as the other Final Fantasy games, in that you can
Like you
quick
have
save.
to save like right here on the overworld. Oh yeah, that quick save thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
those
you
are
can
worse.
have a quick save file, but the only like proper save is in save points and in the game world.
I don't understand why Final Fantasy continues to make saving so hard.
Well, that's what kind of rubbed me the wrong way about this initially. Is that if they're gonna do like a brand new port of and again, this is just me being naive for the series. If this is a new game or a port of something else, like, and you're gonna go to all the trouble of this, like, why wouldn't you really build in a nice like mobile centric save system?
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, what's the deal?
I don't know. Tell me, Squeenix. Especially for the premium price of $30.
What?
Also, I should mention, we're playing this we downloaded this off the New Zealand store. Out the gate, it's free. So everything I've done so far, you can do for free. I haven't personally played far enough yet to reach the paywall. But I don't know. I don't know when it's coming. I assume since you get the prologue for free that, you do the original like starting quest where you find out the whole world is going to shit kind of thing. That it happens in basically every single Final Fantasy game.
Yeah.
So,
the game doesn't actually start for like 3 hours.
Right. I mean, I feel like that's probably where you hit the paywall, is when the game starts, like when you cross the bridge in the original Final Fantasy or whatever. So I mean, that's pretty good for free. I feel like at that point you would have like a really good idea of whether or not you want to continue with this game, at which point you can buy individual episodes inside the game for, I think, the first one's $2.99 and the next ones are $8.99, or you can buy the whole pack for $29.
Are all the episodes out right now?
Well, no, that's what I was getting at. As of this recording, like the little in-game DLC store isn't working, which is common for like super new release games, because as I understand it, Apple has to like put all the DLC online and approve that as well. Or, I'm sorry, in-app purchase stuff, not DLC.
Get your funny words correct, Eli.
Yeah, it's not abnormal for the in-game store to not work just yet, but I'm sure it will by the time it hits the U.S. store.
Oh yeah, the job system. That's something this
Yeah.
game has.
Job system, I haven't come across like when that starts yet. Again, I'm assuming that's after this prologue.
Yeah,
part.
once you find a crystal or something, or once a crystal goes disappearing.
Yeah. So this is going to be the first kind of dungeony area.
Eli, this is not a playground. Get out of the castle.
Told you, there's no way getting in, says Brad. Always the party poop. So I mean, like, this seems like a super solid port, but I just can't get over like the save system thing.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I guess if you want to play the game, you'll make do with it. But it would just be so cool if they would have, I don't know.
Yeah, because I don't think a game like this would have fail states that you need to worry about. That's why you have a rigid save structure. I mean, I guess you could. I guess you could get stuck in the middle of a dungeon, not have enough potions to get out, and these random battles are going to kill you every time. And probably because this doesn't have like any sort of restart mechanic, you're just going to be boned, right?
Right, yeah, no, it's exactly like other Final Fantasy. I mean, like, yeah, when I died on the auto battle thing, because I hadn't saved yet, it would start over from the beginning.
Great. Fantastic. That's a core problem, man. I mean, you gotta fix that if you're gonna make some meandering, huge RPG.
Well, I mean, at the same time, you could argue that people that are getting into a Final Fantasy game like know what they're getting into with this. You know.
I still don't think. I think that's a small-minded approach.
No, I agree. I don't know. I mean, I don't mean to apologize for it, but like, it's just the way things have always been. I guess.
That's true.
Yeah.
Tarantula.
Yeah, we're gonna do a little healing now.
There you go.
So all the battle stuff works really good. I mean, it's all the buttons are nicely sized, and when you're targeting, you just tap like whatever character or monster you want to target with your magic. And I don't know. As far as like the touch framework, it's pretty decent.
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Final Fantasy 3 kind of framework.
Right.
It was nice. It was nice. They definitely have the UI down now. Now they have to actually optimize their games and bring it into the modern.
See, what I feel like is going to be very interesting to watch with this game is I almost wonder if it's going to have a similar problem to Basketball, in that they're giving away way too much for free.
Or it's just taking too long. People will be like, "Do I pay for this?"
Yeah, I mean,
because I'm already bored. I'm out.
For instance, I mean, right now we're about 15 minutes into the game. You know, like I've got my party together. I'm casting spells, fight dudes, and stuff like that. And there's like no sign of a paywall in sight.
Right.
And how many people out there are going to download the game and actually ever hit that paywall?
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of the people that downloaded, and this is my gut. I don't really have any statistics for this or anything, but people that downloaded the original Final Fantasies, bought them because like, oh wow, Final Fantasy for my iPhone, cool. And probably never got past that initial temple.
Right. No, I totally agree. Like,
I don't remember which of the ones I reviewed, but I know the ones that I didn't. Like, I downloaded and, like, named my dudes and was like, oh, that was cool.
Right. Neat. Yeah. Give me that broadsword. Yeah.
And this is the same situation, I feel like, with Basketball, in that, like, people would probably gladly pay, $20 or whatever out the gate for this game. But to give it away for free, I don't know. It'll be interesting to watch. This will be a study of App Store economics.
I think I don't think anyone at Square Enix is going to go homeless over this, though.
Oh, certainly not. But I mean, like, it's just it'll be strange to see where it shows up on the top grossing charts, I guess, because Final Fantasy properties, historically speaking, on the App Store have been one of the few IPs that can command that like near $20 price point.
Right.
Final Fantasy Tactics, I think, is still $19-20.
Oh.
Well, aside from being,
I said it, internet. What?
Wow. Brad Nicholson also thinks Crisis is dull.
Yes. Come at me.
What other offensive things have you said lately?
I don't know. I think Crisis is dull is probably the worst thing I've said on the internet, apparently, in the last 2 years.
I still can't believe how worked up people got over that.
Unbelievable. You know what? Crisis 2? Even worse.
Crisis 2 is a terrible game. I will get behind you and say that.
Oh, man. The writing in that, too. Holy.
I think that lived for about 15 minutes in my Xbox drive, and I was like, well, this is very lame. I wish I could return this video game.
I got it just because it was so hard on Crisis 1. Because I saw the promise in Crisis 1. Like, I like the ideas, so I was like, well, 2 is certainly the fulfillment of that promise, right? Pick it up, they've totally kind of, like, redone, like, the way they approach combat and stuff. They made it much more linear, much more constricted. But then they start toppling, they're putting systems on top of systems, and all just kind of, like, topples at some point. Like, it just doesn't...
I think I've said this before on the podcast, but like what I was hoping for out of Crysis 2 was a much more... And I know everyone rails against first-person shooters that are like, just a corridor.
Right.
With like set pieces and stuff. At the end of the day, like the reason those games are so popular is because they're fun. I mean,
right.
Like, yeah, I guess there's not much variety and everyone has the same gameplay experience, but like I'm okay with that.
Right.
I mean, Modern Warfare 3 felt like you were playing a movie in a lot of aspects, and same with like Uncharted 2 and stuff like that. I'm cool with that.
You know, like if they really want to embrace that kind of sandboxy thing, they need to get their AI on straight, and that's the problem. Like, majority of the time you're doing stuff in that video game, the AI is just freaking out. I mean, it just does not know what to do. It'll run into walls. It'll get alerted when you're 800 years away, or it won't even notice you when you're like right next to it. I mean, it's just so manic, and I don't know. That was directionless too. Like, there were some parts where I was like, where am I supposed to go? How does this make sense? Am I supposed to get in this tank? Why?
I don't know. All I wanted was a more sci-fi-y Modern Warfare 3, and what I got was
a rail shooter.
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 3 is a very special video game, namely because the developer kind of went into tubes.
Or Modern Warfare 2, or any of those.
Yeah.
Games. It's weird that those games are like, I don't know. I feel like those are the best first-person shooters out now, which is probably sacrilege to someone out there.
Yeah, Halo fans maybe.
Yeah.
Halo 4 coming out.
I could care less about Halo games. That's what's weird. I love Modern Warfare games. I hate Halo games.
Play ODST and then come back to me.
I have ODST. I was boring and I didn't like the multiplayer.
The multiplayer is just Halo 2s, but I mean or 3s or whatever. But I mean, you didn't like ODST? That was the best one.
I don't know. The Halo universe just doesn't. I feel like I would rather consume the Halo universe as a book or movie.
The books are terrible.
Yeah, well, that's what I was getting. Like the
first book's really good.
What?
You
don't like the first?
Get out of here.
Jared, the second one is confusing as hell because they talk in all the alien speak, and you're like, what?
I don't.
No, the first book's good. It sets the stage. It tells where Master Chief came from. I love that.
God.
Oh God.
I hate all of you.
Well, so here, aside from Jared's embarrassing love for Halo books, we just got our first quest here, which is to go to like the Crystal Palace or Crystal Cave or something like this.
Let's go.
Final Fantasy Wacky Mad Lib, the Crystal Temple.
Crystal Temple. Who would have guessed?
So that's going to involve a very perilous trip through the mountains. Surprise, surprise.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, is Jared going to come along with us, I wonder?
Yeah, Jared's the ringleader of this little circus, it seems like.
Good job, Jared. I figured his nose would be too stuck in a Halo book or something to join us.
Yeah.
It's like the Pillar of Autumn, guys. You don't understand the tragedy.
And Jared flips a page, he reads, and then Master Chief fist pumps in the air and shoots some more dudes. And Jared stops to wipe sweat from his brow like a housewife reading 50 Shades of Grey.
He frantically ramps up. I don't even know. I don't even know the name of that thing I was about to talk about. Hey, Jared.
This is coming from you who reads like Warhammer fanfic.
Warhammer is a fantastic series.
Right.
Thematically amazing. It is based in a world where a Carrion emperor rules.
Here's the save system, by the way.
Oh, great.
I just saved on the game world or whatever.
So you don't have to do all of that over again?
No, yeah. So now if I die, I'll return here. So that's good. So I don't know. I mean, this is Final Fantasy Dimensions. The first 20 minutes or so. My gut's telling me the paywall is after the Crystal Temple, which could be another hour of gameplay or so. So I don't know. It's free.
Yeah, check it out. I guess.
Yeah. I mean, why not? Whether you buy anything, I don't know.